Hi lovelies, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, on this video, let's talk about my Desire series guys, and we'll be talking about quite an interesting episode that will be going down in the My Desire series. Guys, this episode is quite very interesting as Aditya is trying his best to cover up his lies. But without wasting more time, let's dive straight into the video. But before that, if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget guys to give this video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Arjun says, Nisha Ji, you don't need to be scared. You shall tell everything to Kashvi, how this guy tortures you and keeps you. Adi then says, you have gone really mad. Kashvi asks, what are you doing here? You were going to the mall, if this is a mall. Then Adi says, you both were following me and says you trusted him and not me. I can't believe that you are believing Arjun. Arjun says this is the mall where you are shopping with your mother. Kashvi asks who is Nisha. Then Arjun says Nisha is the woman whom he has hidden from everyone. He goes to the lady and finds her to be someone else. While Adi says it is enough of Nisha, I don't know her. He asks the lady to tell her name and the lady says she is Anuzavire. Kashvi then asks why did you come here? Adi says she is a jewelry designer and I asked her to make special necklace ready for you so that I can give you a surprise gift. The lady says, so you are Kashvi, finally we met, and says Aditya G loves you so much, wants to gift you exclusive gift. She says, I hope you will like this necklace. Then Adi shows the necklace and says, I lied for this. Kashvi then says it is beautiful, while Adi says, I never thought you would take the surprise this way, and Arjun has ruined it. Kashvi then says sorry to Adi and scolds Arjun for spoiling everything. He tells Arjun that she came here to clear his misunderstanding and to prove him wrong. She then tells Adi that when he lied to her, she doubted him. So she says you lied that you are shopping with your mother and that's why I doubted on you, and asks him to forgive her. She tells Kashvi that he has made many stories and created much misunderstanding. It is enough. Arjun says it is truth. Then Adi tells that he was talking to Anu on call and says you had it and doubted me. He regrets not to rusticate him that day when the minister said so. So he says nobody is dead to accuse his character and says he is silent just for Kashvi. Then he asks why are you jealous of me? Arjun tries to defend himself, but Kashvi says enough. Tomorrow is Adi and my marriage and you are not invited there, as I know that you will do some drama there and that's why you will stay away from me. My would-be husband and marriage functions. She then goes to Adi and holds his hand while Arjun looks upset. Romila asks Mahima what she will wear for Kashvi's marriage, but Mahima says whatever I wear it will be mind-blowing. She sees Arjun and tells that they shall twin their clothes for their marriage. While Arjun asks what is all this, he goes from there and thinks to talk to Anuzaviri. Kashvi shows the necklace to Dradi and says Adi gifted her this. Dradi then says you will be very happy. Someone then knocks on the door. Kashvi thinks I will be happy, but what about him? And thinks if she has no right to be happy. The girl asks Kashvi to come and get ready. While Arjun then comes to Anuzaviri's house and tells that he wants to talk to her. The guard asks who, then Arjun says jewelry designer Anuzaviri. The guard says this is not a jewelry designer's house, but Unri's house and it is vacant since 6 months. Arjun asks him to call the watchman who was there yesterday. So the guard says he didn't know as he was off yesterday. Arjun realizes that Adi uses vacant houses and thinks to expose him. Then in another scene, Kashvi gets ready for the marriage while Daddy gets happy and emotional to see her. Kashvi asks her not to cry, else she will also cry and her makeup will be spoiled. Adi brings his barat while Daddy and Jagdish welcomes them. Mahima applies tilak to Adi and then Daddy asks them to come. Adi comes and sits for the marriage and Jagdish asks Mahima about Arjun. Mahima says he didn't want to come. Then Karan asks why Dad didn't come. Jagdish thinks he couldn't see Kashvi marrying someone else, so he tells Karan that he must be busy in the office work. Romila tells Mahima that it is good that Arjun is not here and says no drama will happen and this marriage will happen. Mahima says, I just hope that Kashvi's marriage is done fast. Arjun thinks to go inside the house as this is the same house where Adi was with Anu. He feels that Nisha and Vansh are kept captive inside. So he then finds one of the windows open and goes inside. He checks in the rooms and comes to the last room, where Nisha is tied while Vansh is sleeping. Arjun breaks the door and comes inside. He unties her hand. Then Nisha asks him to save them before he comes here. Arjun says your husband will not come here so soon as he is busy in his marriage. Nisha says, how can this happen? I am his wife. Then Arjun then says Adi is a big cheat and has hidden from the girl about you and Vansh. He says, I need your help to stop the marriage. Then, in another scene, Kashvi comes to the marriage altar, while Adi says he never saw such a beautiful bride before. Badiji asks them to exchange gallants, but Adi and Kashvi exchange gallants. Romila and Mahima look at each other and smiles. Then Bandiji asks Adi and Kashvi to sit for the other rituals. Arjun is on the way to reach there with Nisha and Vansh. Quite an interesting episode. You can see that actually Aditya is trying to cover up his tracks with a lot of lies, but yet Arjun is very relentless. He wants to make sure that Aditya is exposed. Guys, we'll still see where this will end. But before that, please drop what you think about this episode on the comment section. And as you do that, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please and please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget, guys, to give the video a thumbs up. Alright, lovelies, that will be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys, and I'll see you guys on my next video.